In this video, we're going to look at principal roots of numbers. Number 1 says, if possible, find the real numbers that when squared will equal the given number, i.e., find the square roots. So in A, we have 36. So we want to find numbers that when squared give us 36. And 6 squared is equal to 36. And also, negative 6 squared is equal to 36. So the two real numbers that when squared give us 36 are 6 and negative 6. In B, we have negative 36. So there are no real numbers that are going to be squared to give us a negative number. In 2, if possible, find the real numbers that when cubed will equal the given number, i.e., find their cube roots. In A, we want the numbers that when cubed would give us 64, and 4 cubed is equal to 64. So 4 is a number that when cubed gives us 64. And in B, we have negative 1 over 27. And if we were to cube negative 1/3, that equals negative 1 over 27. So negative 1/3 is a real number that when cubed gives us negative 1 over 27. Definition of an nth root. B is an nth root of a number A if b raised to the n is equal to a, and can be written as the nth root of a is equal to b. The radical term, the nth root of a, is read as the nth root of a, where n is the index and a is the radicand. Note, the square root of a is read as the square root of a, and the cube root of a is read as the cube root of a. When finding the square roots of numbers include the positive and negative square roots. When simplifying a square root, only use the positive or principal square root. In 3, it says simplify each expression if possible. And the sixth root of 64 is equal to 2. And we could verify that by saying that 2 to the 6th power is equal to 64. In B, we have the sixth root of negative 64. And because we have an even root and a negative radicand, we have no solution to this problem. And there are no real numbers raised to the 6th power that can give us a negative number. In C, we have the cube root of negative 64, which is equal to negative 4. Here we have an odd power, so if we have negative 4 cubed, it equals to negative 64. In 4, it says, based on the results from problem 3, fill in the following with words even or odd. Definition of an nth root of a: if n is a positive, an even or odd integer, and a is greater than 0, then the nth root of a is a principal nth root of a. So if n is a positive even integer, if n is a positive even or odd integer and a is less than 0, there is no real nth root of a. And it's if n is a positive even integer again. If n is an even or odd integer greater than 1, then the nth root of a is the only real nth root of a, and that is an odd. So if n is an odd integer greater than 1, then the nth root of a is the only real nth root of a. Let's take a look at some examples here. So we have in 5, simplify each square root if possible. Simplify the radicand before finding the square root. In A, we have the square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared, and we can rewrite that as the square root of 9 plus 16, which is equal to the square root of 25, and the square root of 25 is equal to 5. In B, we have the square root of 3 plus 4 squared, and that's going to be equal to the square root of 7 squared, which we can write as the square root of 49, and that is equal to 7. And that is all for the video on principal roots of numbers.